Hey guys and girls, how's it going? So this is a another gaming news video. Really, this is a reaction video, and I wanted to sort of weigh in on a recent video that was uploaded by AngryJoe on his channel, and it was another one of his sort of Nintendo rants. Basically, Nintendo, he'd uploaded a new Mario Party. The new Mario Party game. He uploaded a Let's Play video, a playthrough of it with his friends, which I did watch, which was tons of fun. It was a really great video. But unfortunately, Joe had to take it down, as Nintendo, as they have done in all of his Nintendo videos, basically claimed copyright and took all the revenue that he had earned from that video for themselves. Now, Joe is very clear on his view on Nintendo, and of course, as always, he's very angry and sort of ranting against them and sort of, you know, criticizing Nintendo. Now, to be fair, I do kind of sympathize with Joe in many ways, and I do sort of kind of have similar views towards Nintendo. And I just wanted to give my view on it, my response to it. So I very much did feel bad for Joe with the fact that they did claim, I think they said they took like 40% of his earnings on that video, which when it had over 150,000 views on it is pretty much quite a lot. Joe really puts a lot of efforts into his videos. He puts a lot of time, a lot of hours into editing them, into producing high quality videos. So I can completely understand why he would be sort of raging and pissed off with that. For me, I don't do YouTube to make money. That's not why I'm in it. For me, it is really about sharing my love of games, sharing my views and my reviews of games with you guys. Of course, I have another job on the side, which, you know, is my primary source of income. I pretty much work full-time, 40-hour-a-week job, and do YouTube on the side. It's kind of my extra hobby. Honestly, I'd love to make this my living, but I don't nearly make enough money from my videos in any way to be able to support myself. However, for Joe, it's very different kettle of fish, and we do have to remember that. For Joe, it is his job. You know, YouTube is his primary source of income. It's how he puts food on the table. So when his videos are claimed and he's not earning anything from that, it is a big headache to him. It is a big worry to him, understandably. So I can kind of get where he's coming from. However, I would sort of say that, you know, Joe does upload a lot of videos, and not all of his videos are claimed. And honestly, he gets thousands. He's got over 1 million subscribers. He gets, you know, somewhere within the ballpoint of, you know, 300,000 to 800,000 views on any given video. Now that's a lot, really. Just to put it into sort of financial sort of money terms for you, my two biggest videos that I have on my channel that have had the most views, and I'm blown away by that, is my two Dragon Age The Story So Far videos. On each of them I've sort of got about 14,000 views on them. Now my highest one, which is about in the ballpoint of 14,000 views, that has earned for me roughly I got about $40 for that, for all those views on the channel, on that video, as well as likes. So if 14,000 views gets you about $40, then you can imagine, you know, what 500,000 views, 800,000 views are gonna get you. And you know, I'm pretty sure that Joe has a lot of sponsorship and backing, and he's making money from that as well. So I get it. He's annoyed because it's his job and he's put the work in, and he feels like he should be getting the money for it. But honestly, from a financial standpoint, it's not going to massively hurt Joe, the fact that he's not earning money from it. And I don't think it's that's got him annoyed. I think it's more the principle of the matter that's got him really annoyed. And I can sort of understand that. From his subscribers' viewpoint, though, a lot of people are Nintendo fans. A lot of Joe's subscribers are Nintendo fans or are interested in the Wii U and in Nintendo. Joe actually did sort of, ask his subscribers to donate money to help him be able to buy a Wii U, to get all the sort of Wii U Pro controllers and everything involved in that. So to a degree, his subscribers have sort of invested in his channel, and whoever has invested in his channel, I think it's not really fair for him just not to upload any Nintendo videos if he's not making money from it. I mean, for me, I've had some Nintendo videos up on my channel that have been claimed, that I don't earn a penny from, but I feel that it's important for me as a YouTuber and as a reviewer to put content up there that is across the board, that sort of reviewing games, across all the platforms. Sadly, I don't own an Xbox One, and I can't afford to buy an Xbox One at the moment. If I could, if I had enough money to buy one, I would buy one for my channel, because I feel it would be important to, to be fair and impartial when it comes to reviews and not only showcasing PS4 games. I'm lucky because my boyfriend actually owns a Wii U, and therefore I'm able to really play that with him, see some of the games he plays, get his input on some of those games, and therefore try and bring out Wii U reviews. And we're currently playing through Bayonetta 2 at the moment, and I am eventually going to be doing a review of that. And we also have a 2-minute review planned for the new Smash Brothers game as well. So I feel that if Joe was a true reviewer, that he would still upload these gameplay videos. He would still showcase Wii U games on there. He doesn't have to do it as much as he does do with with his PC gaming, his PS4 and his Xbox One. I get it, because he's not making money from it, and his channel is a business, it's a job, but at least he should put some things up there just for his fans, really, that invested in him to see more Nintendo content. So I feel really it's not really good of Joe for his subscribers by not putting those videos up there. And that's how I sort of feel on that. I feel that him taking down those videos, even though he's not making money on them, it is a little, I don't want to say petty, but he's not really, taking into picture the bigger picture for his subscribers. And he might get new subscribers and new views by putting up Nintendo content. There might be Nintendo gamers out there that might end up subscribing to him and following him, his channel, and giving him more revenue in that way by watching a lot of his other videos too. So I feel that Joe's not really seeing the big picture, to do with that. However, I do agree with Joe's overall criticism of Nintendo. I very much feel the same way. As a company, I feel that Nintendo are incredibly short-sighted. They're incredibly old-fashioned in their sort of their business practices, and this very much is a reflection of Japanese culture, Japanese business, and I do kind of know a little bit about what I'm speaking about. I don't think you guys know, but I actually lived and worked in Japan for 4 years out there, so that kind of gave me an insight into Japanese corporations, Japanese businesses, and culture, and Japanese business is very sort of play it safe. Its practices, it's not very modernized. A lot of big corporations really are dominated by the older generation of Japanese men in their 60s, late 50s and mid 60s, that are sort of still living in the past and still sort of using those kind of practices that have worked for them for decades effectively. So I feel that Nintendo, they're not very modernized. They're not really looking to the future. They're very much not taking the risks that they need to be taking, to survive. And this can be seen in their game franchises and their online practices. I mean, look at their reliance on Mario. The 17th Mario game or Mario Kart. This constant reliance on Mario and Zelda and Link and Pokemon, and there isn't enough new ideas and new blood coming into their games. A lot of it is just you know, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. And for me, it's a bit boring. The only thing that's got me a bit excited this year is Splatoon, because it's something a little bit different and a little bit new. So Nintendo really are not risk takers when it comes to making business decisions. And this, of course, feeds into their view on, you know, online gaming. It feeds into their view on things like YouTube and YouTubers, and their strict sort of ad revenue policies, their strict copyright policies that they have in place. And the reason that they have them, I think, is simply because Nintendo at the moment are very much liking to control the publicity and the coverage that they're receiving. And this can definitely be seen in, you know, the latest trend with Nintendo Direct, the last two E3 conferences when they weren't really there. And Nintendo really they're so afraid of having any bad publicity that it's preventing them from getting good publicity too. And they're so controlling on anything that's said about them, that it's almost sort of like, draconian really in the views that they've got, which is not good at all really. And I know that some Nintendo fans out there are going to defend them, and don't get me wrong, I'm not a Nintendo hater. I'm a big Nintendo fan. I grew up on Nintendo. That was my first sort of, you know, first console, Nintendo 64. I'm a massive fan of the Nintendo franchise and Mario, but I do think what they're doing at the moment is very short-sighted, and in the long run it is going to hurt them. I don't think they understand that a lot of you know, reviews now and a lot of publicity is done online. You know, when you look at big YouTube names and personalities like PewDiePie, AngryJoe, these people have you know, influence, and a lot of millions of people watch their videos, and that can actually prove beneficial to your company. And a lot of the other developers at the moment, EA, Ubisoft, you know, Ready at Dawn, Rocksteady, CD Projekt Red, they get this. They're starting to get the fact that they should be really catering to YouTubers and trying to almost encourage YouTube gamers to, you know, play their games, to, you know, weigh in on their games, to give reviews, to give coverage. And Nintendo are still not getting on to that. They just still haven't realized the benefits that they can you know, have from that. So I think that Nintendo need a lot of free advertising. I think their advertising campaign in the West at the moment, especially in Europe, in America, is pretty bad compared to what it is in Japan. In Japan, Nintendo rule. Nintendo are dominant. But in the West, it's all about Sony and Microsoft. Sony and Microsoft get their Western audiences, and that can be seen in the advertising and marketing that's taking place, whereas Nintendo don't really get their Western audiences, and so they really shouldn't be turning down any free advertising that they could possibly get through YouTube. So I do agree with Joe in the fact that I think what Nintendo is doing is really shit, and it is bad business, and that's my sort of view on it. So those are my two thoughts really on Angry Joe's Nintendo rant that he did last Saturday. That's my view on it. What are your views on Nintendo, on their online practices? What are your views on Angry Joe's, you know, reaction to it? I'll post a link to his video in the comment section below. Check it out first so you can see what he's sort of looking at, what he's saying, and then obviously have a look at my view on that. Just to let you guys know that I'm actually going to be away for 2 weeks from my channel. I'm actually going on holiday for 2 weeks. I'm going to America. I'm going to Florida. I'm actually going to Disney World and Universal Studios. I can't wait. I'm super excited to go. So I won't be uploading anything on my channel for 2 weeks, I'm afraid, guys, just because I'm going to be away on holiday and I'm not going to have any access to my channel to be able to do that. And I am going to take a 2 week break from from it, because I think that's important. Also to let you guys know that I do have videos in the works at the moment. I am currently working on my next videos, which are all about The Witcher. So I'm doing 2 more The Story So Far videos on The Witcher 1 and The Witcher 2 before the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt comes out on the 19th of May. So I'm going to be getting those up really within the next 3 weeks, I would say. So please look forward to those videos, guys. Check them out. I'll obviously let you know when they are up and ready to view. All right, guys and girls. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great week. Have a great 2 weeks, guys. Whatever you're going to do, stay safe, take care, and as always, happy gaming. Yeah. Joe, with the fact that they did claim, I think they said they took like 40% of his earnings on that video, which when it had over 150,000 views on it is pretty much quite a lot. Joe really puts a lot of efforts into his videos. He puts a lot of time, a lot of hours into editing them, into producing high quality on his channel, and it was another one of his sort of Nintendo rants. Basically, Nintendo. He'd uploaded a new Mario Party, the new Mario Party game. He uploaded a Let's Play video, a playthrough of it with his friends, which I did watch, which was tons of fun. It was a really great video. But unfortunately, Joe had to take it down, as Nintendo, as they have done in all of his Nintendo videos, basically claimed copyright and took all the revenue that he had earned from that video for themselves. Now, Joe is very clear on his view on Nintendo, and of course, as always, he's very angry and sort of ranting against them and sort of, you know, criticizing Nintendo. Now, to be fair, I do kind of sympathize with Joe in many ways, and I do sort of kind of have similar views towards Nintendo. And I just wanted to give my view on it, my response to it. So I very much did feel bad for... Hey guys and girls, how's it going? So this is another gaming news video. Really, this is a reaction video, and I wanted to sort of weigh in on a recent video that was uploaded by AngryJoe.